honor the great Pat Riley before.
Oh, yeah.
And during
D-Wade was there, too.
Okay, I was going to bring this up. What a job by the Heat, and I don't get it. No, hold on. I'm being serious. I don't get it from the Lakers. Why did they let so many Heat guys be a part of this? I thought that was very odd. I would never have done that.
You know what? They're Heat guys, but more so Pat Riley guys.
I was just going to say, they're celebrating the man and his legacy.
So that was an NBA statue, in essence, as much as a Lakers statue that they put up.
But why would the Lakers, as a brand, feel threatened by the Miami Heat?
It's not that.
Great point.
No, it's not.
Sure, you come in and celebrate him, too.
Not that at all.
Okay.
So the Heat have been burned by this. They let LeBron go back to Cleveland and be on and go to Zydrunas Ilgauskas' jersey retirement, whatever it is. And like they didn't realize at in that moment, oh, there was flirtation going on because months later he out. So very smart by the Heat. Do not let Riley go alone. Have everybody go with him. We're not letting you. It's like, you have the significant other. Like, I'm just going out for tonight. Where are you going? Nah, don't worry about it. What? Where are you going? Right? So Mickey Harrison, the guy who owns the team, majority governor, Dwayne Wade, everybody's there.
So Rob Pelinka, watch out.
Jeannie, stay away. Mark Walter, new majority owner, stay away from Riley. You're not stealing him. Anyway, so the Lakers did that yesterday, and
that's about the only thing they did.
Well, right. But they did something pregame and post. The Lakers were really good pregame and postgame. It's just the 4 quarters in between that were not that it's good.
It's kind of important, though.
Yeah. Pregame, they honor Riley. They get people there, excited, etc. Postgame, LeBron James made a declaration for someone to win MVP. He plays this guy for the other team. Now, the other team is the most hated team by any Laker fan. That would be the Boston Celtics. So here is LeBron James making a case for Jaylen Brown of the Celtics to win MVP.
Our relationship has been, pretty respectful. Besides the he said about Bronny at Summer League.
I was wondering if you guys were able to get past that.
But other than that, we've been all right,
We guys able to get past that?
We'll be all right. We'll be all right. Yeah, we'll be all right. I think he went on social media and said something about it. It's all good, but Ronnie got a long way to go, but that's another story. So, but the kid, listen, JB is he's playing great basketball, man, and you can't fault this. This whole MVP thing, I don't understand why his name is not getting talked about some as well. Like, nobody gave them a shot to start the season. And he's having, 30?
Yeah, just under.
Yeah, just under 30? Yeah, it's a popularity contest sometimes, I tell you.
You feel like he could be?
Last question. That's not for me. I'm going to be honest, I don't know the criteria of MVP anymore. I kind of stopped giving a damn about it a long time ago. I got my own personal issues about it. So, yeah, these guys will tell you why.
Okay.
Come on, Bron. It was perfect right up until the last piece. You don't care about MVP? Come on, Bron. Keep it a buck, dog.
Nuno has asked, was that about Jaylen Brown or was that about LeBron James?
Yeah, right.
Well, it was sandwiched with things about LeBron, about Bronny and his issues with Jaylen Brown's commentary, and then it was at the back end about his issues with the MVP. So it was a sandwich of issues about LeBron. With some compliments about Brown in the middle.
It was close to being good, Smalls. It was close to being good, and then he just had to bring it back to being about him.
But what about what he said about it being a popularity contest?
Yeah, that's why he won it a lot. He's the most popular guy in the league, right? What are we talking about here? So, is he talking about himself winning it? No,
maybe it's because he feels like he should have won more MVPs.
I think that's
and
what he
his
was
value
saying.
To the league over the last quarter century.
That's different, yeah.
Yeah, well, yes, but then also the standard for a LeBron James-led team has always been a championship, and that has not changed in his year 23.
Correct.
So, right now, if we're going to look at the MVP, though, in the NBA, Shea's been banged up.
Yeah.
Jokic has been banged up. Giannis obviously has been banged up. Cade Cunningham has the best record with the Pistons in the Eastern Conference. Absolutely is deserving of it.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I don't think LeBron is wrong. I think Jaylen Brown has a legit case for MVP. And you're disagreeing with that?
Listen, I think Jaylen Brown is having a phenomenal season, and I get why everybody is saying he belongs in the MVP discussion. Big Perk has been saying this for a month, so a lot of people are just late to the party.
Yeah.
But I understand the lift that Jaylen Brown had this season on him, right? They moved on from Al Horford, moved on from Kristaps Porzingis, no Drew Holiday on that team, and oh, by the way, a first-team All-NBA player in Jason Tatum tore his Achilles in the playoffs last year. And your team is second in the Eastern Conference standings.
Remarkable.
That is incredible. And Jaylen Brown has been unquestionably the best player on the team. So in terms of Brown being a steady hand and upping his game and raising the level of everybody around him, he has done that. And that is a part of the criteria for anybody that's in the MVP discussion. But I just think it begins and ends with him being in the discussion. I don't think he has a real chance of being able to win because of some of the names that are ahead of him. Victor Wembanyama and Cade Cunningham, what they've done in turning around those franchises. Nikola Jokic is averaging 29, 12, and 11 or something like that. It's ridiculous. And then Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is shooting 55% from the field and averaging over 30.
But if we're focusing on that word value, who has brought more value to their team that has translated in success than Jaylen Brown? Career highs in points, rebounds, and assists. You mentioned second in the East. They're sitting there at 37 and 19. To LeBron's point, no one expected the Celtics to be in this position.
Not me. I didn't.
After everyone that they lost in the offseason and then with Jason Tatum going down. And Jaylen Brown is the catalyst for all that. So if we're focusing on value, he's got such a case to be made.
Non-financial, because that's what CeCe was saying about the value with LeBron and why he may be upset about that. But non-financial value.
Basketball value.
Right. I'm going to tell you something, and you're not going to like this, Smalls.
Don't you dare.
If Jaylen Brown wins MVP, his career is clearly better than Jason Tatum's. Jason Tatum may be a better player. Jaylen Brown's career is better than Jason Tatum's if he wins MVP. He will have a finals MVP and an overall MVP. Jason Tatum has neither of those two. I think if you're doing a draft, completely healthy for NBA teams, who would you rather have? They would take Tatum, whose career has been better. If Brown wins,
well, remember, they didn't want to draft Jaylen Brown because one executive said he's too smart for the NBA.
He is damn smart.
He's so smart.
I know, but
well, good for the Celtics.
But it's ridiculous to say we're not going to draft the guy because he's too smart for the NBA.
Yeah.
Just because he lectures at Harvard and everybody. It's ridiculous.
Has his career, if he wins the MVP, is his career better than Jason Tatum's? Tatum is more first-team All-NBA.
If you're an MVP and a Finals MVP, you got a ring. Yes.
Olympics
what?
I forget. Jaylen Brown didn't make that Olympics team.
Yeah.
No, but there was a lot of was there brand endorsement deal there was a lot of weird things going on with that. And by the way, it's not like Tatum was dominating in the Olympics, was he?
Still was there. Still got the medal.
Yeah. I mean, I would say, so then, all right, you want me to be more specific? I will. If Jaylen Brown wins the MVP, it is clear his NBA career has been better than that of Jason Tatum's.
The resume's better.
Undoubtedly.
I can't argue that.
Yeah. And I think that Jaylen Brown being an MVP discussion is unreal, considering many people thought that this was a gap year and somewhat of a tank year for the Celtics, and they potentially could be an Eastern Conference finalist. It's not off the realm of possibility.
It's not.
And I'll tell you, just one follow-up on this. I did a guest hit on NBA Radio on SiriusXM on Saturday. Brian Geltzeiler and Sam Mitchell, two huge fans of this show, by the way. Oh. And they said, what's the most... Seriously, they talked about how much they love the show on their show on Saturday. And they said, what's the most interesting storyline the rest of the regular season in the NBA? I said, it's Tatum, right? It has to be Tatum. Does he come back? And if he comes back... then what happens here with this Celtics team? And could, in a gap year, they actually make a run to the NBA Finals? That would be remarkable.
I mean, what's going on in Cleveland is pretty good, too.
Yep. And it's worked so far.
That's going to be a hell of a story. I mean,
Not yesterday, but it's worked so far.
But that's Oklahoma City. But still, what's going on in Cleveland, just keep an eye on that.
Detroit, too, is juicy for me.
Yeah,
Detroit is.
They're really good. And your Suns took a big hit, though, with Dylan Brooks' injury, though.
I know.
Yeah. She's a Suns fan now, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, but the Celtics beat the Lakers 111-89. LeBron caping for Jaylen Brown to win MVP, all while telling you why retroactively he should have won MVPs and while holding lip reading against Jaylen Brown. Only LeBron could give us that much juice in 20 seconds. Coming up, I thought it was dangerous. It's not anymore?